guys, Annie C here again. Well, as you know, 'cause I'm sitting here, you can see me. You know who I am. Anyway, I am back again with another video on fidget toys. I know it's not treats, I know it's not, but they are coming. I am working on them. That's why I'm not filming at my set table right now, because it's got a set on it for a very special project, which will be coming at some point. It'll be coming, but yeah, hopefully it should be worth the wait, and there will be other things, other train things meanwhile. So yeah, all right, back to the fidget toys. I wanted to make this video. I know I've made a few videos before about like, I made the video about the dodecagon, I made the video about the poppets, but I've collected a lot more fidget toys since I made the dodecagon review, so I thought it might be fun to review them. So here we are, and I also have these 3 tins of putty over here. They don't really fit in the box, but yeah, so I don't know, maybe we should start with the putty since it's not in the box. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like going through this box and showing you guys what's in it. It's a really fun box. Also, it's got dinosaurs all over it. I got it from Hobby Lobby and I just thought it looked really cool. So let us go through the putty first. We have 3 types of Aaron's thinking putty. Here they all are. And let's see, we have Super Scarab, Falling Water, and Tidal Wave. And these 3 putties are really good because each of them offers a different kind of sensory sensation. Haha. And each is good for a different need. So let's look at my favorite first, Falling Water. And as you see when you open it up, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's kind of clear. It's got some sparkles in it. Let me try to like pull it out so you can see it more in action. Oh yeah, here it is. And this putty's texture is very fun because it's very, very smooth, almost plasticky, but yet soft. And for me, it's just really beautiful to look at. So like when I need kind of more of a visual sensation, visual stim, this is what I pick up. And the only thing is that it doesn't stretch very far, but that can also be a good thing. You have to like stretch it very gently to get it to stretch, so that's why I kind of reach for this putty when I need to do some like calming down. And that's when this putty is really helpful. And it gets more cloudy as you touch it and mold it, but it'll always return to its clearness, like if you just leave it alone for a few minutes. And even cloudy, it's still really pretty. I'd like to stretch it and just fold it over itself, and that kind of makes it look like waves to me. It's just really pretty, really nice putty. So, on to the next one. Haha. This is gonna be a fun video, at least to make. I hope it's fun to watch. Here, let's look at the Tidal Wave putty. This putty is really cool because it's magnetic putty, and that thing in there is the magnet. So let's pull this out, and let us take the little magnet. As you can see, the putty is kind of enrobed itself over the magnet because it is drawn to it, because this putty is interspersed with like ground up magnets, I think. What does it say? It doesn't say anything about that on the back, but essentially it has like magnetic sediment in it, and if you rub the putty with the magnet, it becomes magnetized, and the magnet kind of sticks to it, and you can kind of like draw out a tendril and kind of like move it around a little. It's fun. It's very fun. Very fun. And I love this putty because, first of all, look at that blue. such a pretty royal blue. And second of all, this putty is a very soft, almost doughy texture, and it's really easy to stretch. And it's just, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect if you just need something soft to kind of like play with in your hands and grip and squeeze. It's like the perfect texture, the perfect bit of resistance, and the perfect bit of melty, like softness. Well, not melty, but it just, it molds itself really nicely to your hands. And I love to just like stretch it, play with it, twist it around. And as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear, but it's making like these little snap, crackle, and pop sounds every once in a while. And those are the air bubbles. And you can like make an air bubble. That's another thing I like to do. You can make an air bubble by flattening out the putty. I don't know if you heard that. Flattening out the putty, trapping some air inside, and you can make a little popping sound. I can't do it too well right now, but you can also like kind of expand the air bubble within the putty. Oh, I'm kind of doing one. Oh, I didn't pop it very well, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's fun. It's fun. And the other cool thing about these putties is that they're not messy. They won't leave residue on your hands. They won't, and even if they don't really stick to your hands, but even if they do, you can just kind of like tap the putty against the residue on your hands and the putty picks it up right up. It picks it right off your skin. It's self-cleaning, so that's really cool. It doesn't really have too bad of a smell either, so like if bad smells are very important for you to not have in a fidget toy, then I think this might work for you. It doesn't really leave much of a smell on your hands either that I can tell. So yeah, this putty is definitely a close favorite. The Falling Water is still my favorite because it's so pretty, but this is like a close second, definitely, of the three. And now let us look at the final putty, Super Scarab. This is a very cool putty because Crazy Yarns has various different like genres of putty almost. There's like liquid glass, which is clear putty. There's magnetic storms, which is magnetic putty, like that kind of stuff. And this one is called Illusion because I don't know if you can see, but it color changes under the light and it has a really cool effect. This is one of the hardest putties to get out of the tin, but oh, today it's coming out really easy. Okay, so this is the Scarab putty, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool. I love the way the light plays on it. It makes it look like, to me it kind of looks like molten metal. It's just so cool. And as you can see, oh yeah, this one does the air bubble thing really well. I don't know if you heard that pop. Yeah. So as you can see, this one, it's pretty easy for me to mold. It's a little bit stiffer than the Magnetic Storms putty, but still very moldable, very nice. It's got more of a plasticky texture than the Magnetic Storms, what is it called? Tidal Wave putty. So it's not really my favorite. Well, I don't like it as much texturally. It just has more of a plasticky feel in my hand, which is not always nice. But it is fun because it feels like very springy. It has a very springy feel to it and a nice tension for when you stretch it. So this one is very cool. Looks very cool. Fun texture. Not always my favorite, but very fun. So yeah, I like this putty a lot. Yeah, Super Scarab. Really cool. Let's stick that back in there. Those are all my putties. So now we can actually open the box. Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay, box time. Cool dinosaur lid. I hope the camera's been staying in focus. I hope so. I really wish I had a monitor so I could see what it's filming. That would be helpful. Anyway, onto the box. We have the box. That was a Joshua Wiseman reference. It's a very fun quote. Okay, so, holy moly, what should we look in here first? Okay, I think we will look at the stress balls first, because I have a few of those. First off is this really cool kind of shaving cream filled rainbow stress ball. I love how this looks so much. It is the prettiest thing ever. Vincent got it for me when we were at the paper store the other day. Well, that was last month now. Oh my gosh, time flies. And it just, oh, it squishes so nicely. The rubber is so soft. It has such a nice feel to it. It's so good. It's not sticky at all. And it's just, incredibly squishy and nice. I like that I can do it with two hands. I adore the colors, so soft and pretty and soothing. And the only thing with this is that, actually the first one of these that Vincent got for me on the August trip actually burst because me, him, and like the people who stayed over were all squeezing it and having fun with it, and I guess it just burst. So you have to be a little careful with this ball to keep it from bursting, but other than that, 10 out of 10, my favorite stress ball, easily. It's so nice, so pretty, and so here, this is a little cat-shaped stress ball. This is called a Nido Cool Cat, I think, and so that's just his name now. He's Cool Cat, and he's super cute. And what's great about him is that he fits perfectly into my hand. So he's great because one of the only downsides with this ball is that it can hurt my hand a little bit too much if I try to squeeze it too much because it's bigger than my hand. And Cool Cat is great because he just fits perfectly in my hand and he's not going to hurt my hand. I wish he was filled up a little bit more. He's filled up with this kind of like soft, cloudy, soft, squishy like dough. But he's not filled very much. And so that's the only thing. I just wish he was filled more. And he's just so nice to squish around. Nice little handheld guy so he can fit in my bag when I go out. And he's just so cute. I love him. And yeah, again, the rubber is very nice, soft, not too bothersome to me. I know some people get really bothered by the texture of rubber too much. But yeah, he's great for me. And he's got a cute little tail. And I love Cool Cat. Yeah, so moving on to the last stress ball. This guy. This is a little squishy narwhal that I have named Samuel Squish. And he is filled with water beads that are also known as Orbeez, I believe. And, he's just really fun. Cool texture, very pretty to look at as like a visual stim. Like, I love the color blue and I love how the light catches on the water beads. It is a little weird squishing him because it makes his tummy like extend out weirdly like that, and I feel bad about that. I feel like bad about doing that to him. But all in all, very nice sensation. Adorable shape. He does have this kind of like ball inside him, which I think was supposed to be a light up feature to make him light up, but it doesn't work. And sometimes it can be very annoying if that like ends up in my hand because it's very hard and unexpected and weird. So I just kind of like try to keep that out of the way as much as possible. So not the best squishing experience, but still very nice. The water beads the texture of the water beads can feel kind of icky to me after a while, but overall, very nice. I like Samuel. I like him very much. Fun. Okay, so we have covered all of the stress balls. Let's look at the poppets now, because I have a couple of those. Here are all of the poppets, all of the various kinds of poppets. I covered 2 of these in my poppet video, so you can go check those out if you want my review on these. Very fun, love them a lot. And the other 2 I did not have at the time of making the poppet video. I had a little unicorn keychain poppet, but I gave that to Vincent when he went off to college. And so then I got this little guy, cute little guy. It kind of looks vaguely like a contact lens holder. I don't know if you've seen the ones that kind of look like this, but yeah. And this one's super cute. I don't know if you can see, but it has a little happy little brain on the buttons. I think this is called a simple dimple, and it's made by Fat Brain Toys. And this is very fun because, as you can see, it's very small, fits perfectly in my hand, so it's incredibly portable, which is really cool and easy to take everywhere. And you just kind of just pop the buttons in, and yeah. Now the only thing I don't like about this is that the feedback is really like abrupt and strong. Like, it's a really good snap, and I don't always like that. A, because it doesn't always feel good to me, and B, because it's very loud. It's very loud, so it's not the best if you don't want to be like annoying the people around you. But if you're in a place with noise, enough noise to cover this up, then this can be very fun. So you just like keep flipping it in your hand. You can kind of do it like this. It's a very cute little fidget. It's very nice, very nice. Not always what I need, but very nice. I do recommend. This is my last puppet. This is called a Dimple. It is also made by the same company that made the smaller one here, Fat Brain Toys, but this is actually a knockoff, so this was only $5. And this is really, really nice because it has bubbles of varying different sizes, and they're very soft and nice to press, and they're not as snappy and kind of startling as these buttons when they snap back. They just have a nicer feel to me. And what I love is the varying sizes, so I can do this for a long time without really getting bored of it, and it just, you know, keeps me happy for a while. And yeah, feels very nice, very pretty to look at, very cute colors, and yeah, I just really like it. So that's about it for the poppets. And moving on to kind of the final section, the kind of like more miscellaneous things. So first of all, let's take a look at the Tangles. I have kind of a funny Tangle collection. I have a fourth of a very old regular Tangle Junior, and I have a Tangle Therapy. And these are both officially branded Tangle products. And this, as I said, is just a fourth of a Tangle. And it's very old, so it kind of makes a lot of plasticky noises when you roll it around. It's not quite as smooth as it could be. But yeah, basically with Tangles, they're kind of like these little toys made of various macaroni noodles of plastic, and they're all connected via this little interlocking system. They're a little hard to get back together. Maybe that's just because this one's old. And you just kind of manipulate it around your hands like that, and it's very fun, very nice. I like this because of the smooth plastic and the fun colors, and just, I like how it feels to mess around with in my hands. I like to mess with the cord of my headphones, so this offers kind of a similar feeling, but more feedback because it's plastic, so it's firmer, and it just feels so nice to manipulate in my hands. I was at the toy store a week or two ago, and they were selling these for $5 a piece, so I thought I'd give it a try because I really wanted like a complete Tangle. And for some reason right now these are like really expensive and hard to find. I don't know why. But I got this, the Tangle Therapy, and it's bigger than a regular Tangle. It's thicker, and it's covered in this kind of soft, rubberized latex with little bumps, textured bumps. And it gives it, I think this might bother some people, the sensation of this might bother some people, but it gives it a really, really nice feel in my hand. Just sort of soft, and the bumps are nice, and it has a much smoother rolling action than the other Tangle, probably because the other Tangle was old, but this was also, from what I read, designed to move more easily and smoothly. And this is probably my top favorite fidget toy, besides the Dodecagon here, which I'm going to show in a bit. Well, I mean, I already made a video about it, so it'll be like a more briefer look, but yeah, these two are my top two favorite fidget toys. And this one is just so nice because what I really love is fidget toys that are silent. So I can take them anywhere, like for instance, I get really anxious in church, so I can take this with me and I can just play with it the whole time, and it's so calming. The gentle, slow movements of the links are just so nice and calming. I can play with it with one hand or with two hands, and the texture is really nice, the colors are really pretty, nice, gentle movements, very good for calming down, very good for when you're just, you know, you're working on the computer or you're just like doing whatever. It's just, I love it so much, I love it so much. And you can kind of bundle it up to be more portable, or you can even, if you need to put it down for a second but you don't really want to put it down, you can just kind of fit it around your wrist, sort of. It doesn't really work, but it's very, very, very fun. Very nice, quiet, engaging, but not too distracting. That's another great thing. And it's just really, really fun to mess around with and very calming. So that's why I love this Tangle. I definitely like this more than this, but this can be fun too to mess around with when I need something smaller or something with a bit more resistance to it. I don't always love the plasticky noises, but they're okay. They're okay. And yeah, this does not make any noise at all. It's really cool. Love this. Moving on to the final 3 items in my little box. As I said, we have the Fidget Dodecagon. For those of you who haven't seen my review on this, it's just a blue plastic dodecagon with lots of different fidgets on it. And this is my other top favorite fidget toy. And it's just really nice, lots of fun things to do on it. Love the joystick. The joystick's one of my favorites. And yeah, it just keeps me engaged, keeps me calm, and there are lots of nice things to do on it. So yeah, I really highly recommend one of these. They're so cool. And moving on to the final 2 things. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, the final 3 things. I forgot about this. This is a little ice pack that I got at a doctor's office visit in April. And it's, I don't know, for some reason, it's really fun to play with. It's really nice to just push around the cool gel in there. It's a nice size, so I can kind of play with it with one hand. And I don't really like how the edges of it press into my hands, otherwise this would be like pretty much perfect. But yeah, this was kind of like my first stress ball. But yeah, it's still really nice to play with, and I love it when it's cool, so the cool texture of the soft gel inside feels really nice and calming against my hand. So yeah, I really love this. Moving on to the final 2 things for real. We have a little infinity cube. This is a plastic rainbow infinity cube with little ball bearings inside the plastic to like kind of give it more heft. And how this works is that you just kind of roll it down and it folds and unfolds forever. And it's just really, really cool. And what I love about this is that you can do it with one hand, and it's like a bit of a challenge to keep it rolling, but not too distracting. This is great when I can really focus on it to get distracted when I need a distraction, or it's just a really nice thing to fidget with in my hands when I need it. And as you can hear, it's kind of loud. It's kind of loud, not gonna lie. That's the only thing I don't like about it, the sound. Kind of has like a rattly plastic sound. It has a really amazing texture. It's really smooth, wonderful, cool plastic texture, and I really like that. And And as for the noise, you can play with it more silently if you fold it slowly like this. But that's not quite as fun. I do wish this was just more quiet overall, but it's still one of my favorite go-to toys. It's great, it's awesome. Beautiful colors, lovely texture, great sensation. Not a big fan of the noise, but yeah, love it. And it fits perfectly in my hand. Moving on to the final toy. And it is this Rubiks Twist. So, this, let me fold it out for you. This is like a little puzzle game, and let me just fold it out so you see what it looks like. And you can you see the little triangles there? Well, you can twist each one on a diagonal to lock into place. And with it, you can make kind of like fun shapes. Like, you can get it back into a long length. And you can just kind of like, you know, twist it up like that, and just make very fun shapes. So this is more of like a puzzle than a fidget toy, but I also like to use it to fidget just like this, because the clicking noises as it clicks into place are very, very satisfying. And yeah, this is just really cool, and I think this is a fun note to end this video on. What's the noise upstairs? Stops. So yeah, that has been all of my Fidget Stim toys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun watching and seeing me like try out various things, and like, who knows, maybe you'll see something in this video that'll help you, and something that you want to get. And so yeah, I'm just glad you enjoyed watching. So yeah, that's about it for this video of all my Fidget Stim toys, and I hope you enjoyed watching. This was really fun for me to make. It was really fun for me to show you guys all my stuff in this little box, and I hope that maybe in this video you see something that you think might help you too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you ever want to see like any more videos about like stuff like this, because I really enjoy making them. Again, I know it's not trains, but yeah, just let me know, because, you know, I mean, I might get more. Who knows? I mean, I think I'm pretty much set for life now, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? And yeah, that's about that's about it for this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!